what's up guys, this is Joe from Steel Forge and Fire. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day or night. So before I start guys, hashtag 22 a day, growing awareness for our veterans. 22 veterans take their own lives every day. It's a horrible statistic. We can only grow awareness and let everybody know about this. Vets, we love you. There's a place for you here always. And if you are in despair, there's a number in the description that can help you. Do not fight this fight alone. So also guys, I just want to make an announcement right off the bat. Because I know sometimes people don't stay throughout the whole video. You guys know that I do blade. I have a blade show that I do with Scab from ChoirBoyz Cutlery. Blade Talk with Scab and Joe. We are doing a, you could call this the official announcement, but I'm actually going to be putting out a scheduled live coming up this upcoming Monday. I believe it's the 27th. Yes, and I'm not sure the time yet, but you'll be looking at, if you're a sub, if you subscribe to my channel, if you're not, please sub, and you'll get a alert to tell you exactly what time the live should be shown. I'm actually watching the Yankee game on the other side, and I'm not very happy, but I am happy, but not happy with this inning. It's Boston Yankees, but regardless of that. So you'll be getting an alert. We're doing a Blade Talk live with Big Red EDC. I am very, very excited about that. You know, trying to bridge the West Coast with the East Coast. So Big Red EDC, we are doing a live Blade Talk with Scab and Joe, myself, Scab, and Big Red EDC. This upcoming Monday, the 27th. I am not sure the exact time right now because I have to look at the scheduling if it's confirmed yet. But you'll be getting an alert if you're subbed, and you'll know exactly when the live is going to be. And I would love it for each and every one of you to be there if possible. If not, I guess you could get it on the reruns and all that. But we would love to keep you in the room. It's going to be something new we're doing with Blade Talk, and with having a guest on and actually making it live. So I'm very excited about that. So Blade Talk live, Blade Talk with Scab and Joe live this upcoming Monday with Big Red EDC. Be there or be square. So that's not what this video is about. Just quick announcements I wanted to get out of the way. So I promised you guys I would do a video on this new knife that's in my pocket actually currently. Let me take it out right now. Let me show you. Okay guys, this is a buck knife. This is the Buck Bantam 286 foldable knife. Now, I first saw this knife in Scab from ChoirBoyz Cutlery. If you're not subbed, please sub to him too. He's marching to 5,000. Let's get behind good old Scab. I first saw him actually review this. He actually had this is the Mossy Oak Orange, which I love. He actually had the, similar to this, but the cameo version, like a camouflage, like a greenish camouflage version. And I saw him, he did a great review, by the way. He really put it to its paces. So I'm not really going to do any crazy testing on this, because if you really want to see this put to its paces and see how strong this folder is, and it's only within the $20 to $30 range, I mean, for a folder, amazing. And it really went through its paces. He did many tests, the downward throws, crossing into the wood, balancing tests, cutting cutting rope, cutting wood, and he did just a whole bunch of things to it, and it really stood its paces. So if you want to see this tested really well, I am going to leave a link to Scab's video at ChoirBoyz Cutlery, and you could take a look at that. But I just want to give you my impressions of it, because when I saw it on his video, it kind of just, it called to me. You ever have a knife just kind of call to you? So this knife just kind of called to me, okay? And that's exactly what it did. They have a couple different versions. They have this Mossy Oak Orange, they have a straight black, and then they have the cameo. So I'm going to show you some close-ups of it, talk to you a little bit about the knife, and then I'll come back to you and I'll give you my thoughts and maybe compare it to like one of my other favorite EDCs that I've been carrying around right before this one. I kind of go back and forth pretty much now. So let's switch over to the overhead cam and I'll show you some close-ups of the knife. There it is, guys. There's a Buck Bantam 286 back in the box. Okay, you know I've been carrying it for a while, but I just want to show you how it came. So here's a signature Buck Knives box. Edge of a Legend, established 1902. Great Buck knife. Very happy to have it. So you take it out. Little Buck warranty, famous forever warranty. And here's your Buck Bantam 286, guys. So, like I said, the only thing that I found that it was very stiff very stiff out of the box, okay? It definitely loosened up a lot more now, but for the most part, it's very stiff to basically open and close, okay? Just getting a lot better now. I'm getting a little bit, you know, more comfortable with it, but it was definitely very stiff when I first got it. Now, let me actually show you another knife. This is actually another buck knife that I'm sending to a friend of mine, Mr. Eric Hussein. So this is a gift for Eric, and I want to show you his. So Eric, I hope you don't mind me kind of touching up your knife, but I figured while I have it still here, I wanted to show it off a little bit, and you could get a first-hand look at it. So here is the another version of the Buck Bantam 286, which is a really handsome black handle. If my camera will focus here a little bit. Black handle. Okay, the blade is actually a little bit more of a glossier finish, I believe. I guess you could compare the two here. Or actually, they're both about the stone grind. I think this looked a little newer, okay, because I haven't touched it yet. But they're both that stone grind type of finish. But they're just beautiful, beautiful knives, these Buck Bantams. I really like this black handle, actually, now that I'm looking at it more. But like I said, the mossy oak orange really called to me. But this one out of the box actually is a little bit looser, to be honest with you. It's still a little bit stiff for the most part, but it's, yeah, I think they're kind of about the same. This was a little bit looser than mine when I first took it out of the box. But for the most part, I think they both have that problem. They're a little stiff out of the box, which, you know, with time, I guess they do loosen up a little bit, and they're a lot more comfortable to open and close. So, Eric, let me put yours back in here. Okay? So, Eric, right after this video, next week, this is going to you, buddy. All right, so back to my Buck Bantam 286. So now this is a 3 5/8 inch drop point 420 HC blade. Now, according to Buck, and I believe it because everybody claims it, the 420 heat-treated, Boss heat-treated 420 is far superior to any other manufacturer's, you know, normal 420 steel. And there's a lot of proof, you know, in so many, you know, like really glad Buck owners and claim. I mean, I'm not a Buck authority, and I'm actually yet to be getting more, you know, multiple knives of Buck. But from what I hear, the Buck, the 420 HC Boss treated blades are really wonderful, and I really tell you, they're really very sharp out of the box. They're really, really sharp knife out of the box. I was very impressed, and I'm sure it'll take an edge fairly easily, and it should probably have some good edge retention as well. So now the actual handle, okay, I really like the handle because of that really beautiful tree-like, that mossy oak orange type of look. I really love how loud and just attention grabbing it is for the most part. I don't think you're going to really do much hunting with this because it's stick out like a sore thumb, but I really love the knife. I'm not a hunter, so I don't care. You see like little trees and little leaf patterns. It's a very comfortable grip, okay? You can choke it up right over here. It's a very, very comfortable grip. It's slidey but grippy. It has like some grippy patterns here on each side of the handle, and it just fits really comfortable in the hand. I have pretty much large hands, and I still have a little bit of real estate here, and it fits really well. Very comfortable to work with, very comfortable to carry, very comfortable to hold. I really do absolutely love this knife, so I definitely recommend it. And again, comparing it now to my SE Avispa, which is my other very popular carry of mine, I find the difference is the fact that it's just a lot more fluid as far as the open close with the one hand, and it's just it works a lot better. This is also an Aus 8 steel. It's not as good as the I'm sure the 420, but this is a very capable, very sharp out of the box knife, and it's a little bit more solid, and they're around the same price in terms of their values. But this is a little bit, the SE Avispa is a little bit more solid in the hand, a little bit heavier, but still a very thin profile. And they both carry very, very well. So these are probably two of my favorite carry EDCs right now, is the SE Avispa and this new Buck 286 Bantam. So putting the SE aside for now. So yeah, I definitely recommend this. I really do enjoy carrying it. I do enjoy using it. I've used it several times on various things, boxes, strings, cutting tags, and it's just, it does its job. It goes away, and it comes back for more. So I do love this knife, and there's your Buck Bantam 286. Like I said, for a full view, take a look at Scab's video. Alright guys, this is the Buck Bantam 286. Now, this is my first Buck knife. And you knife guys out there are probably going to be like, are you out of your freaking mind, your first Buck knife? and that's what you get. There's a lot of great buck knives. It's just hard to really make a decision as far as the folders and the fixed blades. There's so many beautiful buck knives. I just kind of had my head into Cold Steel, SE, and a couple of these different manufacturers, and I've always had a buck knife that I wanted, but I could never really narrow down exactly what it was. And like I said, this kind of just called to me. I mean, the whole orange look. I just wanted something that just shouted out, like, look at me, love me. I just like this, and it just kind of called to me, and I really wanted it. And you know what, guys, for about 30 bucks to have a beautiful buck knife, okay, really carries so good in the pocket. To have a Paul Boss treated blade, I mean, how could you go wrong? I mean, it is really a great folder. It's not the strongest folder in the world. I don't see this handling, abuse, day in and day out with heavy abuse. But it is definitely a knife that's very versatile. Great blade, really, really incredibly sharp out of the box, as you would expect from buck. And it carries so well in the pocket. This nylon, glass reinforced, whatever it is, it's smooth, it's grippy, and it kind of just fits really, really well in the pocket. The belt clip is fantastic. Goes in and out of the pocket very easy, because of this kind of slidey material type of thing. It kind of slides in and out. So if you have it in your pocket, you need to slide it back and forth, maybe to get your phone next to it or something like that. It moves in your pocket very well. It doesn't rip up your pocket with the belt clip. It's a very, very, very comfortable carry, and I really like it. Do I like it better than the SE Avispa that like I said before? I like both of them. I kind of exchange back and forth. The SE Avispa is a very capable knife, great blade as well, Osage steel, but it's around the same price range. I think it's probably around 30 bucks at Osage steel, but obviously I would say the Paul Boss treated, 420 is probably a little bit better steel, or a lot better. But for the most part, I do like both knives. They both carry very well. This is more solid, okay, with the steel back and all that. But I do love both knives. But we're talking about the buck right now, and I do like carrying this buck around. So, yeah, pick it up. I mean, it's a great deal for a great buck folder. It's very flashy, a nice color tone. You have the cameo also, and then you also have like the black one that I showed you. That's Eric's knife, okay? That's going to be sent to him right after this video, Eric, so be patient. So you have a couple different options, but I think it's a great pickup. So obviously, like I said, the only thing that I found that it was just a little stiff, okay, when you first by it. It's actually getting better and better. I wanted to wear this and carry this for a little while to see how it was, but it's getting a lot better as I basically open and close it a couple times. It's getting a lot looser, and it's not as stiff. And I think it's going to get better as you use it. Where obviously the SE Avispa, okay, it's just a much better, one-handed, with the frame lock and all that, open and close. I like this as well. So I do love both knives. The buck is definitely stays in my pocket, much of the time. I really do like it. I wanted to wear it for a while, see how comfortable it was. So light, you don't even know it's in your pocket. So take a look at this, guys. It's a Buck Bantam 286. Really good Boss treated steel, the 420. As you would expect from Buck. Sharp, crazy freaking sharp out of the box, guys. I could do a paper test, but you know what? It slices, it dices, it does a great freaking job. Take a look at Scare's video, like I said. Take a look at him running it through its paces. I'll leave a link to it, like I said, in the descriptions. You can see basically how much this little folder can take. Yeah, I really do love this knife, guys. Take a look at it. Enjoy it. Hope you enjoyed this video. Until next knife or next sword, guys, thanks for watching. This is Joe from Steel Forge and Fire signing out. Peace out, guys. Don't miss Blade Talk this upcoming Monday. Live Blade Talk, Big Red EDC. See you then, guys. Stay cool. Ciao, ciao.